All right, here you're with MVI, and today we are in a 2020 Chevy Silverado, all new body style, and we are going to add navigation to this today. So, point of this today, guys, is to show you this can be done, the proper way of doing it, which I'll go through that here in a few, what to look out for, etc. But this is your base system without the nav icon, so we will be adding that. This does have the trailering icon and the camera as well, which none of that will be affected. We're also going to play around with changing some of this around, but just so you can kind of get an idea. So 2019 and 2020 Silverado Sierras are going to be doable, guys. What you need to verify is that this guy is in your center armrest. The nav does run off of SD, so you need to make sure and have this SD port handy. We are going to be working over there behind the glove box, so I'll point all that out here in a little bit. And this is going to be pretty much the same for all vehicles. So until I get some other vehicles in the shop to document and show you, just because this is a truck, we can still do your Cadillacs, your XT4, your XT5, your XT6. Some of the Buicks, multiple vehicles out there, Equinox, whatnot, that we can do. So I'll make sure and put a listing all the different vehicle capabilities that are available. But just know, just because this is a Silverado we're in doesn't mean this is limited to just this. So feel free to reach out to us. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get going on some stuff, and I will be back to show you some stuff along the way. Alright guys, so we're working with one of these modules here. This is what we're going to be sending in the kit. I'm going to go over the specifics on this here shortly, but this module is going to be the same looking throughout pretty much all the vehicles, and pretty much all of them are going to be over here in this area, even the Cadillacs and whatnot. Some may differ, but for the majority, they're all going to be over here on this right panel. So as usual, you can probably do this without getting all this out the way, but I like things out my way. So we're gonna get this panel off and out. And then you've got some stuff in the way down here, starting with this connector here. So we're gonna go ahead and get this off. Got a little sliding tab, and then that we'll do this. Make sure your key's not on, guys. And the module that we're working with is right here. And at this point, you can probably start unplugging things, and this will slide down. But the instructions I send are also going to tell you to get this out your way, which I'm going to do right now. So this guy's just going to slide right out. And then we got two 10 mils. Module swaps. We're gonna go back up with the new one. Now, it's important you guys aren't just getting any of these old modules. Everything has changed with these. This whole new truck, all the new electronics, technology. Every one of these modules has IP addresses assigned to it. It's extremely critical that the module gets programmed correctly and set up with your correct VIN number so all the IP addresses line up with GM, or you are going to have problems. So the way we do this does allow for over-the-air updates, so you can go ahead and run those updates without any effect, and enjoy the benefit of navigation while we're at it. So let's get this slid back up in there, and we'll go over firing it up and all that good stuff. So make sure you're hearing the clicks, guys. I want to hear those clicks. So for now, this can stay right here. I'll come back to that bracket here in a second. So at this point, we're ready to start things up and see what we got here. So in the kit will also come a little map card. Again, make sure your vehicle has this. A lot of the Cadillacs don't have this existing, most of the trucks do. We go by the build, and even the build is wrong sometimes, so got to see this SD port right here, guys. If you don't have it, you're also going to need a new one of these, and the pricing will go up. These ports are right around 92 bucks. So I'm gonna try and have all this spelled out on the site just as good as possible, but just FYI, you're gonna want that. Another important thing to mention, the instructions will point this out, but you got to pay attention to this little arm right here. It needs to be down. Okay, and then slider in there. You do not want to do this, come on, with the key on. Put it in before you turn the key, very important. Do not at any given time eject this thing with the vehicle running. Very poor design on GM's part, but if you do, you're going to corrupt that card, and it's going to cost you $189 for a new one. So make sure, put it in there, leave it alone. It's designed specifically for mapping, not really much else. So put it in there, leave it, keep the kids off it, all that good stuff. If it ejects while the vehicle's running, it can corrupt it, and you will be buying a new one. So, food for thought. All right, let's fire this thing up and see what we got on the screen. So now it's reading the computer like it needs to, pulling up the Chevy logo. It's in demo mode right now. This is important. You are going to want to go ahead and pair it to this thing, but for now we're going to go ahead and hit continue, and you can see we now have the nav icon. And it's picking us up where we're at up here in North Denver. So full nav on the vehicle now, just like from the factory, and you can go in and, you know, type all your stuff, etc.
Before we go on, what would you like?
Navigation.
What would you like?
Navigation.
Before we go on, please say address, place of interest, intersection, or contact.
Address.
Please say the address.
1131 West 121st Avenue, Denver.
One moment, please. Okay. Searching for 1131 West 121st Avenue, Denver Company. I'm finding more than one match. Because it may take you a while to choose, please do so manually from the display.
So guys, the voice rec over here picks up above the driver, and I'm sitting over here in the passenger. So as you're speaking above the steering wheel, that'll work much better. But so now you've got full navigation, control, all that good stuff right in here. And as you can see, the rest of our stuff still works as well. Grid lines, none of that's affected. Hitch view, still working. That's to back up to your trailer, basically. Turn your guides on and off. So all this fully functional, nothing's affected. Trailing will still work as it did before. So there you have it, guys. I'm gonna go in here and I don't really know how this works, but now you've got access to, most likely, I would guess, App Store. Now we can go in here and download apps now that I'm connected to the Wi-Fi. So as you can see, none of that was affected. We're good to go on all this. And everything, once again, is tied to the VIN, which is good. So one last thing I want to do here is pair a phone. Again, so kind of create profile, let the customer do that. So I'm going to basically just pair up like you normally would, guys. And I've got my Chevrolet popping up right down here on the iPhone. Code, pair here. And all of a sudden, allow. And we are fully connected. So should be able to go in here now. Importing all the contacts. And there we go. It's all in here. So recents, keypad, all that good stuff. You're now set up here on the phone. So from here, what I do want to point out here, guys, is going back to, I want to see if we can even find this, but we are going to have to get back to that demo mode. Because this is important. Bear with me because I'm not quite sure what I'm doing here, but let's see here. And of course it's not gonna. All right, so what we're gonna do is shut it off and come back to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill it all the way. All right, guys, so we let it go to sleep, and boom, we've got our Chevy logo popping up. This is where you're going to want to go ahead and do not a demo vehicle. So may as well do that right when you install it. It's going to register that map card to this truck. It can't be used at any other place. But also, as you saw, you got to kind of let this truck go to sleep. Let all the modules, communicate with one another, and it brought that Chevy logo up like it was supposed to when all said and done. So now we've got the full nav, voice control, etc. Along with all the other features that work as usual. So as usual, full integration here at MVI. Again, we've pretty much got all vehicles covered, guys. So just because we're in a Silverado doesn't mean we're not going to be able to accommodate you. This will require iOS, though. I do need to mention that. There are some Silverados and Sierras with this bigger 8-inch screen that's actually considered IOR. That is a work truck package. This upgrade will not work for that. That will be noted on the site. We are working on a conversion to upgrade from IOR to this system, just FYI. It's in the process. We'll update as we have progress, etc. So there you have it. As usual, give us a call, text for more information. Be happy to help. Take care.